Hey guys, you're watching Cait Straight Up, and I am Caitlin, and today we're going to make another pizza. I told you I was going to do more pizza recipes here on Cait Straight Up, and this one is super unique. I don't even know if you guys have heard of it before, or if you've ever tried it, or know anybody that did, but we are going to make a sausage gravy pizza. If you have ever had the luxury of having the breakfast sausage gravy and biscuits, it is epic. It tastes delicious. It's one of my favorites. My dad has made it for me my entire life. I was such a young girl asking for it. I was like, Daddy, please make me sausage gravy. He makes it every time I go home, and I still love it to this day. It's so good. And so I'm going to take that delicious recipe and those flavors that just make me think of being home with my parents in the country, and I'm going to make it into an epic pizza. So today we are going to make sausage gravy and biscuit pizza. To make any sausage gravy, whether you're making it for a pizza or just to smother your biscuits in, you start by browning your sausage into the pan. So I have here some breakfast sausage that I just am browning up in my pan. Pretty simple, right? You just take your breakfast sausage and make sure that it's all the way cooked. When it's completely browned through like this, we're going to add about 1/3 of a cup of flour. So we actually want this gravy to be a little bit thicker for our pizza than we would if we were really going to just smother it in our biscuits. So we're going to do about half of the flour first, and then we're going to really mix it together so that the sausage starts thickening up, and then we're going to add the second half. So if you were making this to pour over biscuits, you could probably get away with making it a little less watery, except we need ours to stick on a pizza. So we're going to mix in that 1/2 cup of flour, and as you can see, it's already starting to thicken up with our sausage, and then we're going to do the other half. Now, to make our gravy, we then need some milk. So as we're stirring in this flour, we're going to add about 2 cups of milk, almond milk, just about 1.5 cups to 2 cups. We're going to start there, and then we're going to just start stirring and allow it to thicken up with that flour. You're going to want to stir continuously once you have your milk or almond milk in with your sausage, because otherwise it could curdle. So just keep stirring your gravy until it thickens up with the sausage and the flour. So after you get your sausage gravy into a nice thick consistently like this, again, we want it a little bit thicker than we would if we would smother our biscuits. We're going to get our pizza dough out. So I mentioned before, we're going to use a store-bought dough just to make it super easy and quick today, but go ahead and make my 2-ingredient dough, make a homemade dough, get yours from the pizza shop. Any pizza dough you want to use works. Just get it out on your pizza pan and get ready to top it with some delicious sausage gravy. So all you're going to do is just kind of glob it on, and then we're going to spread it out like the delicious sauce that it is. So just go ahead and just get a couple spoonfuls in there, and then we'll spread it out. So we actually want it to be nice and thick and saucy. So get it on there. You could always come back and add more. Make sure you leave a little bit of room at the end of your pizza for your crust. And then just spread it out like this and get ready to be amazed. So I like a nice thick coating here. Perfect. All right. So traditional sausage gravy biscuits and a sausage gravy breakfast doesn't usually have cheese on it, but we're making a pizza pie, so we need a little bit of cheese. I'm going to really get mine right up to the edge if you can't see here, because who wants crust when you have sausage gravy? I mean, seems reasonable to me. But anyway, so we are going to add some cheese to this delicious pizza that we're making. So I have just a white cheddar here that I'm going to just sprinkle over top. You don't have to go overboard with the cheese because there's already a lot of flavor in here with that sausage and the creaminess of the gravy from the milk or almond milk that we added in. So you don't have to go nuts, but we are going to put a little bit of cheese up top here. And then we have just 2 other simple ingredients. We're going to do a little bit of black pepper right over the top. It just goes perfect with it. You'll see when you do it yourself. And then I actually have here in a bowl some crumbled pieces of biscuit. I made some biscuits earlier. I saved one, I don't know how, and I crumpled them up real small for us to top our sausage gravy biscuit pizza with. So you don't need to go overboard here because we have the crust, but just put a little bit of that biscuit on. It's actually going to crisp up a little bit and really be really tasty when you have this pie. So if you're looking at this thinking, I wonder how this is going to taste, I wonder how this is going to come together, and you've never had sausage gravy, just trust me, give it a whirl, you're going to love it. So then we're going to cook it as directed in a 425-degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. You'll know it's ready when your cheese is bubbling, your crust is golden brown, and you can easily move it off of your pizza plate. So after that time, you could go ahead and eat it just as is, or you could top it with a little bit of green onion, and I promise you, this pizza is going to be epic. It's our second pizza that we're doing since I decided we need more pizza on this channel. Sausage gravy pizza. Thank you, Dad, for introducing me to this delicious, epic food and meal, and now it's on pizza. So hey, I mean, what gets better than that? Make sure to subscribe to Cait Straight Up for more recipes like this one every Tuesday. Find me on Instagram, Cait Straight Up Cooking. We can chat there about how great this pizza is, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.